Here's a behind-the-scenes look at News 2. On Fridays, we clean out the break room refrigerator. Except I have a confession. I found something in there. I think this is my turkey from Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness.
You want to smell it?
No.
I'll give you $1.
$1? You'd have to give me 100. You can smell it.
You can't. Oh.
Look. Oh my gosh. It's wafting.
Clearly that is bad. Like, we need to get that as far.
Go that way.
You know that's bad. But what about your Christmas meal that you're about to make? How long can that thing sit in the fridge before spoiling? Well, to find out, our sister station in Seattle, they cooked up, I can still smell it, a holiday meal, and they took it to a food lab where they watched the bacteria grow. It's all to help you stay safe. So even if we follow those timelines, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says 1 in 6 of us will get food poisoning every year. So Healthline has some advice for what you should do to feel better faster. First, they say you want to, when you first feel it, just avoid foods and drinks. Yeah, if you don't actually want to rush out to buy those sports drinks to get your electrolytes back up, you want to give your stomach a few hours to settle. Then, once you do, you go for the sports drinks, the ice chips, and chicken or vegetable broth. And if you finally start eating again when you feel up to it, stick with low-fat and low-fiber foods. We're talking things like bananas, toast, egg whites. Finally, Healthline says this was an interesting trick, I thought, to try a little apple cider vinegar mixed into water. It's supposed to help kill some of the stuff that's making you sick. Something else making me sick, all those gifts I have to buy tonight. Including, yes, some for my mom's dogs. Rover.com says 95% of pet owners plan on buying their pet a present, with dog owners more likely to give gifts than cat owners, and the average owner is going to spend about $36 per pet. Now, clearly we love our pets, so you want to keep them safe while traveling. But a 2-month investigation found airline pet injuries and deaths are on the rise. How you can protect your little guy in the air and on the road in about 8 minutes. Plus, you gotta check out this. We are dropping stuff off the roof. Yeah, what a fun day. All to make sure it was durable. A Yeti or a cheaper Ozark from Walmart. Which one's better? What happens when they hit the ground? Straight ahead on 2 Wants to Know. Hey, come here, I want you to look at something. This is me earlier today up on the roof, and right here in my hands, if you can see it, are 2 of those drink tumblers. We got a Yeti and an Ozark one from Walmart that's a little cheaper. We are about to chuck them down here on the concrete. Now why? To try to save you a little money. You see, the 20-ounce Yeti runs about $30, but you can get a 20-ounce Ozark tumbler at Walmart for $7. And they both claim to keep your drink really hot or really cold for a long, long time. Other people have tested them out with cold liquid and found they work about the same. But baby, it's cold outside, and don't you want a hot drink this time of year? So we too tested them with hot liquid, which yes, led to me throwing the cups off the roof. One of the hottest gifts this year needs a steaming pot of coffee to be tested out. We filled up the 20-ounce Yeti and the cheaper 20-ounce Ozark, and set both tumblers outside in the cold. Stick it in thermometers to check the temperature every 30 minutes. The 2 brands cooled off at basically the same speed, with Yeti barely edging out Ozark. By 3.5 hours, Yeti had only lost 47 degrees, compared to the 48 degrees lost by Ozark. But both were still about 115 degrees hot, enough to burn your mouth. So let's try this 2 test from a different angle. On the roof. Let's find out how durable these things are by throwing them down there to the concrete. Heads up! The Yeti is unusable, with the lid busted apart. The Ozark still standing. So let's try again. Still! Okay, this is fun. One more time. The Ozark has a few minor dents, but the Yeti has lost its lid and its shape, proving why more expensive isn't always my cup of tea. Yikes. I have to tell you, I am so impressed with that Ozark.
Is that the same one you
still
dropped?
Usable. I washed it a lot, but look.
You don't want to be
you
drinking
can still drink from
grit.
Impressive,
That
right?
looks pretty good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, a couple of dents here and there.
Whatever.
Compared to the Yeti one that you
Looks
couldn't
like a
use at all.
dog got it. That's no big deal.
A dog. Maybe your dog. You're a big dog.
Yeah.
Well, are we going to need this? Are we going to need the hot liquid over the next couple of days?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I would. Why not? You know,
gonna be
it's
60s
it's
next
Christmas.
week.
Yeah, 60s next week, 50s over the next couple of days, but Santa Claus coming to...
It is like a cult following, those people who just love Apple products. They got iPhones, iPads, iWatches, but there's one Apple product Consumer Reports wants you to think twice about. Plus, we've got some great last-minute gifts you can buy without battling the crowds at the store this weekend. Stick with us. As your family and friends hit the road this weekend, a lot of them gonna have their pets with them in the car. In fact, AAA says 56% of pet owners say they travel with their pet at least once a month. So here's how the Humane Society says to keep them safe. First, no roaming around. I know you want them to run in your lap and all that. You can't do that. They say it's best to have someone hold the pet, or even better, put them in a carrier like this and make sure the carrier is secured. Maybe strap it in there through the handles. Along those same lines, they also do not want you to put your pet in the front seat. They say these airbags that they deploy can really hurt them. Finally, don't put their head out the window. There's so many things that can go wrong with that. Now that is how to protect your pet in the car on the ground. But more and more people are flying with their pets. In fact, the group Puppy Therapy says every month there's a 10% growth in the number of folks taking to the sky with a furry friend. Now at the same time, our Tegna sister station found there's a record number of injuries and deaths on airplanes for pets. Got to take care of those little guys, and if you can, carry the pet in the cabin of the plane with you. Now, each airline has additional policies you'll need to review before flying. I put them all here on the website for you because you can see there's a whole lot of them, and they're all up for you right now. Now, you don't want to miss this while you are on our website. I want you to go from this site, click over to this one, top 5 gift cards and some huge discounts for last minute shoppers. Money Man Matt Granite found some magazine subscriptions at 90% off, Dollar Shave Club and food delivery, just to name a few. Now, if those don't float your boat, Review.com also looked at the best gifts you can give without going to the store and without having to wait for them to ship here, you know, after Christmas. Like a subscription box. It's basically a box that comes in the mail each month filled with all kinds of goodies. You can find them for cat lovers, dog lovers, foodies, book lovers, makeup lovers, really anyone. Or try the deal website Groupon or Living Social. They've got deep discounts on activity gifts, like a trip to the spa, trampoline park, or bowling. How about paying someone's subscription service? Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime? Finally, a new take on gift cards. Instead of Walmart or Target, try giving an Uber gift card or Airbnb. Now, if a new computer is on your Christmas wish list, you may want to think twice before buying one popular brand. Consumer Reports tested the new MacBooks and found battery life to be inconsistent. Batteries stayed charged for about 4 hours, and that is barely enough time to use it on a cross-country flight. The new MacBook Pros start at 1,500 smackaroos, and they go up depending on the model. Consumer Reports says your best bet is to wait for about a year for Apple to get all those bugs worked out and release an upgraded model. So if we can't have a white Christmas, I decided I just want to go out and play outside. And Grant, this warm weather is amazing.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Playing outside.
Pretend I'm skiing. Pretend I'm building a snowman.
Just go stand in the front yard. Just
probably returning Christmas
doing
gifts.
some bunny slopes or something like that. People might be like,
I think that's good.
All right. That Ben Briscoe there.
I'd win a gold medal for sure in my mind.
for grass skiing. right. That's good stuff.
Walked down the grocery store aisle recently and noticed something was missing. It's a fave of mine, spray whipped cream. The reason? Laughing gas. CBS explains. Tonight, one thing there is no shortage of at the grocery store, confusion about all those labels on the food and what they mean. The average American wastes about $1,500 worth of food every year because of those silly labels. We help you avoid throwing away your money and your food. Next. Life is difficult enough without trying to figure out what all those food labels mean. Best if used by, expires on, sale by, and so on. Confused? You're not alone. The National Resource Defense Council says 9 of 10 shoppers don't get the different dates. For example, the best if used by stamps, they're not an expiration date. To clear up confusion, the U.S. Department of Agriculture now wants just one label, best if used by. It's asking egg, meat, and dairy manufacturers to use it. Now, the Grocery Manufacturers Association would not say if they plan to adopt the label, but did tell us the food and consumer products industry is committed to providing consumers with the information they need to make informed decisions regarding the safety and quality of the products they purchase and consume. In the meantime, experts say your best bet, that old sniff test to see if the food is good. But I will tell you, there is one label that is very, very clear. Those green check marks on the Hold Me To It. Grant, did we get another one today?
We did, yeah.